Beatrice Politi joins us now. When firefighters lose their jobs, we often assume it's happened as a direct result of fighting a fire.
Yeah, but these days, more are dying from work-related cancers than ever before.
And that point was tragically underscored today as Brampton Fire remembered one of its own.
Even at your worst, you looked after me.
37-year-old Shane McCready and his fiancée Kelly should have been planning their wedding. Instead, McCready planned his funeral. The firefighter was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia last December. He died last week. His cancer was determined to be what is called a line-of-duty illness, meaning the cancer developed as a result of his work as a firefighter.
By far, the occupational disease cancers are way beyond what we're seeing of active firefighters dying at duty at a fire.
Ontario recognizes 8 work-related cancers for firefighters, including brain, bladder, and kidney cancer.
We get soaked. When we go into a fire, we get soaked in the chemicals, and there's such a chemical cocktail with what burns anymore. It soaks in our skin, it sits in our skin until we can get and have a shower later on, maybe hours afterwards.
Certainly in Britain, and I think in America, firefighters wear breathing apparatus, but it tends to only be the firefighters who are going into the blazing situation who are wearing the breathing apparatus, and this larger number of support crews probably are breathing in toxic gases, but they're not being protected by the breathing apparatus.
Other studies have also suggested a higher incidence of prostate, testicular, and skin cancers. Provinces including British Columbia and Alberta recognize those cancers and an additional 3. Ontario doesn't.
If it's good enough for them to have these coverages, why is it not good enough for the province of Ontario? A firefighter is a firefighter, whether it's in British Columbia, Newfoundland, or in Ontario.
Designating a death as a line-of-duty death or work-related death entitles the family of the firefighter to benefits and other financial support. McCready's childhood dream was to be a firefighter. He served for 16 of his 37 years. The government says it is continuing to review the scientific evidence to determine if any more types of cancer will be added to the 8 which are currently listed under what's called presumptive legislation. That means if a firefighter develops those cancers listed as presumptive, it's assumed that it's work-related.
Very tragic.
It is.
Thank you, B.
You're welcome.